Hey there folks, Uniform Guy again, here with another video on my restored M1 steel helmet. I'd just like to start off by saying that the 3rd Infantry insignia that has been painted on this helmet has been painted on by personal choice. I have no proof that this helmet was originally 3rd Infantry. Also, it has not been painted on as a way to deceive people into thinking it is original, and it hasn't been painted on to increase the value of the helmet. It has purely been painted on for personal choice, as this is part of my collection and I will unlikely sell this on. Right, to go on from what I said in the last video, as you can see the helmet has now been fully repainted. All were recorked, repainted. When the helmet started it was originally black with corrosion. The 3rd Infantry insignia has been hand painted on. The white and blue were painted individually. Most of the actual 3rd Infantry helmets, it was a blue square spray painted on, and then white stripes painted individually. There were a few where it was a white box with blue stripes painted on. I have seen at least one where it was painted on the style that I've done it as. The insignia on the front again hand painted. We've still got the Follow Me stripe on the back, but with now the new addition of a love heart. As far as I can tell from the 3rd Infantry collecting community, there is one of two reasons that a love heart like this would be painted on the back of the helmet. They did have other ones. They had the clubs, the spades and the diamonds. It was essentially all the House of Cards suits. Some people in the 3rd Infantry collecting community suggest that it was based on what beach they landed on Normandy. Others seem to believe it depends on what division they were, so diamonds was command and then it broke down on the different divisions. As for the helmet furniture itself, you see we've got the GI style wraparound chin strap on the back and the small leather liner chin strap on the front. As for the leather liner chin strap on the front, I've seen many pictures to suggest that 3rd Infantry never actually had this on their helmets. They removed them apparently because they became brittle after getting in contact with seawater and snapping. I have the original that came with this helmet, which has indeed snapped. So I don't know whether I'll delete that chin strap from this setup or not. But just to give a look inside, we take it over to the table here, turn it upside down. Right, so as we can see, it is a original Wartime liner. The string on here, I will show you the purpose for the string in a minute. It's nothing to do with the liner. Now as for Wartime parts on this liner, the nape band here is original Wartime. There is some markings in there. And the sweatband is original Wartime. As opposed to the rest of the Spider, it's post-war OD7, I believe is what they call it. So it's the green as opposed to the khaki, whereas the nape band and the sweatband are khaki. Let's take this little leather chin strap off. Now there is a way to remove the liners. It is a bit difficult one-handed. Don't grab it by the webbing like this. What you want to do is get your thumb, put it on the steel of the helmet, get your index finger, put it on the little A-clip in here. It should pop out. So, as you can see there, I said the string is holding the chin strap on, because unfortunately with this one, it did suffer. Oh, try to get it to focus again. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. It did suffer catastrophic damage on this side where the bail snapped off. So we've got part of the bail, well, the original bail there with part of the chin strap on and the damage to the bail there. Also what we have in here, if you can see there, perfect, the heat stamp. Quite a few people will claim that the heat stamp is a way of dating it. It is not. It's just a just sort of like a quality control number for the steel that the helmet was made out of. This one is I think it's 253A. I did believe this one to be a McCord. However, with the way the A sits, with the line close to the bottom, I've got a feeling this is not a McCord and it may actually be a Schulter. So I have to look into that a bit further. But yeah, as you can see, the inside's been totally resprayed. There are still points of corrosion left just there from the original, sort of basically original corrosion before I sprayed it. And as you see, there are quite a few chips around the rim on the outside as well as the inside. I'm leaving it like that just for personal choice. I know some people like to completely sand off the rim. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it partly chipped like that to give it a nice semi-worn look. And I also intend at some point to give the helmet a bit of a mud bath, get it nice and dirty, looking good. Well, thank you for watching. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.